Michigan Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Wisconsin Badgers and the Michigan Wolverines. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We'll say hello to Holly.
Catching up with the Badgers head coach before the game, this running back has been a revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered each and every week. We see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15, they are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Badgers headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Split backs here. On the option. The option, the keeper. He'll toss it into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football playoff.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are covering, more people are talking about it, more people are spreading it. So obviously to do it on this stage will go a long way to determine whether this team gets in the playoff.
Making side adjustments here. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down, Underwood. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
On the option. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Joseph. Bringing the heat. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and on our defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Throwing Joseph. Oh, they really could have used that catch their physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Pocket breaking down. Got his man on the right. Open space at the 25. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Quarterback making adjustments. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who could make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll try it again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. He wants to change this route. Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Fires one high and deep. Goes high to put in. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
And this offense chooses aggressiveness, man. 3rd down and short. A lot of people think run, be physical. I got 4 downs. They say no, bro. I know your defense is going to be aggressive. I might get a look I want to get. They got the look. Throw the bomb down the field and make the big play.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run the option. And they'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Man, it's so nice to have it all different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Joseph fires to the right. Taken in on the right side by Coleman. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
That's a good-looking throw, and I know when we talk Wisconsin offense, we're always talking about running backs, but they've seen their fair share of QBs too. Darren Bevel back in my day, Scott Tolzien had some success, and then, of course, Russell Wilson also. This guy right now in this game, he needs to get himself into a rhythm, and if he gets there, he's dangerous.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
They'll send the back in motion. Throwing Joseph. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. They just keep firing. Another incompletion on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Way back in his own territory as he hauls it in. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Plows through the defense. Runs into a wall, they'll give him one out to the 8.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Bringing it back. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. This drive will open from the 15. On the option. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. This quarterback part of their running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Joseph. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And I'm not surprised that they're giving him a touch early in this football game, too, because you've seen it throughout the season, man. Like, they trust their QB to run the football, especially in big-time situations. We'll see that throughout this football game. But he's already over 500 yards. Like, that's really good. So he's a weapon that they will use throughout the football game.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Tight end now in motion. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the big house. Using his feet. Maybe some room here. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Throwing Joseph. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Rigby. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Touchdown, Badger. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. So here comes the Michigan offense. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins, big physical runners that also had sprinter speed and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
The offense changing the play. Here's Underwood to throw. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that one early.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats, and he's shuffling, and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but, hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. He's got him this time. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Timeout called as the play clock had gotten down to 3 seconds. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Myers on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. There is a Badger slow to get up. They'll stop play to have the trainers look at him. Looks as if it's the junior linebacker who's still down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. Wide receiver going in motion. Underwood. He's going to throw deep right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It'll be 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Unleashes one deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
That's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground. And so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their second. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. A run for the quarterback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Joseph, hit as he throws. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way that can get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. In the den of the crowd, here's Joseph. They're working that left side. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They know how dangerous this guy is after the catch, and boy, oh boy, they set their hair on fire and caused a wreck on that hit.
They sure did. You got to be careful, too, because they sold out on that hit, and if they'd missed, that tight end was going to be able to advance the football, but boy, oh boy, this defense playing physical.
Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. On the run, it's Marshall. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Floats it out in space. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Badgers want to talk things over, and they use their second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. So they have a completion, but not much yardage to show for it as they are looking at 3rd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Underwood in the gun on 3rd down. Lost one deep down the right side. Leaping grab for a big gain. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
And the Wolverines trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Run in the red zone, it's Marshall. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Motion from the wide receiver. They want to run this quarterback. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw him paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. These corners backing off a bit. Throwing Joseph. Got his man down the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. He's in open space downfield. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. Let's open things up with Coastal Carolina taking on the number 15 team, the Texas State Bobcats. And it's the Chanticleers sneaking out of here with an upset victory. And have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. This ball club now stands at 7 wins. They've assured themselves at the very least of a better than 500 regular season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Nothing says my offense stinks like punting on first down. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt. I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Joseph. Complete in the middle. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. This is a designed run. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. On the move. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Not even a moment of anxiety in that decision. 4th and 1? Yep, we're going.
Well, this isn't even a discussion in the headset. Like, this is automatic, autopilot. Like, 4th and 1, we're going for it every single time.
Running behind that left side. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Throwing Joseph. It's complete to the left. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Touchdown, Wisconsin! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find the lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. The give on the option.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He might want another play. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front 7 are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throwing, Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Now on the option. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Joseph. Working that left side now. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Goes to the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Badgers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short, and teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Gets the back moving. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense, locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Throwing Joseph. Flips it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room headed to the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door, 1st and goal.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Badger!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. He's got him in the flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. He's got it on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from the defender, and that's why that play is successful.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Wide, 53. Landing.
On the ground, it's Marshall. Might have a chance. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last 2 possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on 3rd down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Quick handoff. Runs through another guy. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Quickly to the tight end. Makes the grab in their space. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Motion from the wideout.
Go. Hammer.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snap to the back. Defense played the wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Might be calling a hot route. Lined up in the gun on third down, Underwood. Pressure coming. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the fourth quarter, one-possession games. QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the move, it's Marshall. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Badgers want to talk things over, and they use their second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Michigan! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. Big Blue with the answer.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Joseph. Quickly out to the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Yeah, and this offense knows what it's like. This is the 2-minute drill. We got to keep the pedal to the floor. Nice job getting the first down.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be thrown to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play-calling standpoint, you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
And the defense wrestles him to the ground. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Throwing Joseph. He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Second and 10. He'll throw again. Unloads to the right. It's picked off. That's number 10. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes out with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee.